welcome to Howcee Gospel.
Blog Talk Radio.
Special guest for tonight.
Love is the key. Universe, last first. Creator of the universe. God. Never look down. Just keep your head up to the sky. Everybody say, hallelujah. You can say I have tomorrow. No one really died. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. Lord is high to pray. Wash our sins away. Help us all to see. Love is the key. Universe, last first. Creator of the universe. God. Never look down. Just keep your head up to the sky. Everybody say, hallelujah. You can say I have tomorrow. No one really died. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. Lord is high to pray. Wash our sins away. Help us all to see. Love is the key. You can say I have tomorrow. No one really died. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. Ain't God good? Ain't God good? All the time. Hallelujah. The word of God is true forever, mostly misunderstood. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. Lord is high to pray. Wash our sins away. Help us all to see. Love is the key. You can say I have tomorrow. No one really died. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. Love is patient. Love is pure and kind. Everybody say, hallelujah. We need faith that's everlasting, faith that's pure and blind. We are here to give praise to dance and shout His holy name. The key to life is love. To live is love. To love is live. Don't you forget it. 666. Oh man, you keep getting late. It's all about the fruit you ate. The Lord God is the Father, and the only one He gave us His begotten Son, just so you can recognize. Keep up the faith and open your eyes. Do you know the reason Jesus died? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Love is the key. Hallelujah. 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 Yeah. Whoa. I know you're glad. Hallelujah. So glad. Yes, so glad. So glad. I know you're glad. So glad. So glad. I'm glad about it. Hallelujah. To dance and give praise to dance and shout His holy name.
Good morning, and welcome to Howcee Gospel Blog Talk Radio. Early morning hours. We don't know what time it is where you are. It may be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Could be any hour, but God is still present with you wherever you are. God is awesomely good to all of us. The song that you just got through listening to is Spirit2Spirit. That is Michael and Denny Jenkins. and they are Spirit2Spirit. We are advocates and innovators of the new gen music. Live, what is message music? Message music. Message music created by Spirit2Spirit is a new and unique genre of music consisting of a clever mixture of a variety of music genres including gospel rhythm, blues, go-go, pop, funk, progressive jazz, Latin, percussive. Message music is Christian faith-based music with a uniquely fresh appeal to its listeners. Persons of diverse cultures, various ages, groups, races, and religious backgrounds will embrace the music. While message music expressed a sound similar to that of the 1960s and 70s rhythm and blues message that appears for peace and love, its main purpose is to enlighten one about God's glory. Its lyrics are devised to touch the heart of the listeners in order to invoke and expand the individual's sense of spirituality and his or her personal relationship with God. Thus, it serves as a musical conduit for spiritual communications to raise spiritual consciousness. Our third project, Message, is about to drop. That's a message from Spirit2Spirit. We had the opportunity to interview them several times, and they are a powerful group out of Washington, D.C., has a long history and heritage. They learned their craft from their fathers in the groups many, many years ago. Special shout out to Spirit2Spirit. You can find them all over the internet. Just type in Spirit, the number 2, and Spirit again. You will find Denny and Michael Jenkins. We thank you, brothers, for your support of Howcee Gospel Blog Talk Radio over the years. God bless you.
Now that's an intro, brother. That's an intro for two powerful men. Welcome, guys. Spirit2Spirit. How y'all doing?
What's up, Freddie? What is, Fred?
How you doing, my brother? Oh, man. I had to put that in there, man. That's the only way I know to bring y'all on. Huh?
I hear that we got an awfully long description of us, don't we? That intro there.
I had to lay it out, man. I had to lay it out.
Yeah, well, you do a wonderful job.
Yeah. Spirit2Spirit, the Christmas song intro. I've had the opportunity, like I said, to talk to them many times before, and it's always a pleasure, guys. Y'all are special. Sometimes you get on the radio with folks and talking to them, you don't know whether to come, go, do whatever, but with y'all guys, it just flows, because that's a natural spiritual thing about y'all. You got a personal relationship with what you do, and I thank you.
Well, we thank you, Fred.
Yeah. You're absolutely welcome.
We go way back.
Way back. Let's talk about what's been happening with y'all. I like the program that I tag in once in a while and share the live videos that you guys be doing. Bring us full circles before we go to the Christmas.
Well, we've been kind of busy, man, but it's mostly on online stuff. Like we got that live feed we do every Thursday at 7:00. We try to do messages of the day and whatnot. Denny, man, he's the host. I'm just a tech guy, and we've also hooked up with a record label, man, to Save Soul Records. We partnered with them now. They're working with us, on our GoFundMe project, man, the homeless.
Yeah, and before he elaborates on the homeless project, we are in the process of revamping our ministry, meaning our board of directors for our 501c3 ministry, which Spirit now is, I ain't gonna never say ownership because everything belongs to God, but what God has put in our care. Yeah. We're actually looking for some new board members and I thought about you, so we'd like for you to consider being on the board of directors. Now, we can talk about that later, but I thought I'd throw that out there since we just touched on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will consider it. I feel it's an honor to be associated with guys with the magnitude of y'all's music knowledge and the style. Y'all like Earth, Wind, and Fire flying, man. It's spiritual.
Yeah. We know you're a busy man too, though. So it shouldn't entail a lot of your time, but yeah, go consider it, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would like Mike to elaborate a little more on the Do You Care project.
You go ahead.
Okay, he told me to go ahead. So basically, what God put in our minds is because we actually, Mike and myself, have experienced homelessness ourselves. I mean, directly in our lives, and because we see the plight of the homeless, especially right here in the DMV, say, especially Washington per se, like when you got people sleeping on the ground, man, and right around the White House.
White House, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is supposed to be the nation's capital, where they take care of their people. This is where the governing is done. You know what I mean? Where legislation is supposed to be put in place, man, to help people. And what God put on our hearts and on our minds, because of the gifts and talents He gave us in music and in ministry, was to produce a single, which we call "Do You Care," a recording of various artists, much like the "We Are the World,"
yeah.
Michael Jackson and Richie, Lionel Richie, to sell the single and to make a video recording of the recording and some scenery, of course, to make available to the general public by way of purchasing. Like I said, because the money will go into our efforts to do what we can for homeless shelters and other various projects that surround the whole homelessness plight. Because it's not just people out there that don't have any place to stay. I mean, they're suffering from all kind of issues, from mental illness, man, to actual physical injury and illness, like HIV and the whole 9 yards. There's so much going on.
You got your veterans too.
Yes. So
homeless veterans. Ain't that worse than a homeless veteran?
Now when we thought to do this project, we wanted it to be an ongoing project, not just something that we start and stop, but something that we hope would catch fire and be implemented all over the United States and abroad. So again, we do have a GoFundMe page set up for donations and support. But again, because we do have a ministry page where you can actually go to and donate and gift there as well. So, because again, like I said, we're all in this together, man. We know that it's not about us. See, one thing about this music, a lot of people, because like I said, we're not youngers anymore. We're not in this to be stars. We're not in this to line our pockets, man. To live in big homes, pools, and cars and planes and all that. We're in this to do all the good for those who suffer, who are less fortunate than we are. Because no matter how well you're doing, there is always someone doing a little worse than you. So we're in it for the grace of God. It's our duty in Christ to help our brothers. Are we not our brother's keeper? And we're trying to live that credo, man. It's about helping one another. So, again, we have information all over the web talking about that project. And
do you care?
Do you care? I mean, we actually have a Facebook page, a couple of Facebook pages, group pages for Do You Care as well. So we just wanted to touch on it. We didn't want to spend a lot of time